Days of Our Lives spoilers. Will Xander turn on Sarah if Titan crumbles? Days of Our Lives spoilers tease that Xander Kiriakis, Paul Telfer, and Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, are doing everything they can to repair their fractured marriage, especially now that Sarah believes he never attacked Philip Kiriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier. But storm clouds are gathering. If the family ends up losing Titan in this brutal battle with Tony DiMera, thou Penglis, will Xander put the blame on Sarah? Sarah Horton kept a major secret from Xander Kiriakis. Sarah knew Philip was using a forged letter to claim part of Titan in his lawsuit. Yet she chose not to tell Xander the truth. In Sarah's mind, if Xander remained in the dark, he might keep his temper under control long enough to work with Philip. For a while, her plan seemed to work, but what if Xander had known the truth sooner? Had Sarah been honest from the beginning, perhaps Xander and Philip could have reached some sort of truce. Instead of things spiraling to the point where Philip was hurt, maybe Xander could have been persuaded earlier to make Philip co-CEO, preventing Tony from ever uncovering the truth in the first place. Would everything look different now if Sarah hadn't kept this from him? Sarah Horton didn't trust her husband. At the end of the day, Sarah didn't trust Xander enough to confide in him about Philip's deception. She chose to lie to her husband and shield her brother-in-law. If the issue had been resolved before the takeover went through, there would be no questions about its validity. Now, Maggie Kiriakis, Suzanne Rogers, has been forced to step in and intervene. Maggie has teamed up with Xander and Philip in a desperate attempt to outmaneuver Tony. While Maggie and Tony share a long history of friendship, that bond clearly means nothing to him now. Can Maggie do anything to reinforce Philip's standing now that the truth has surfaced? Or is Brady Black, Eric Martsolf, right that the only option is to cut their losses and sell the company? Will Xander Kiriakis hold Sarah responsible? Xander loves Sarah, but forgiving her betrayal is proving nearly impossible. He understands why she did what she did, but to him, it feels like manipulation and a lack of faith in their partnership. The truth is, Xander could never have taken on DiMera alone. But now, as they teeter on the edge of losing not only DiMera but Titan as well, the bigger question looms. Will Xander lash out at Sarah when the dust settles? If Philip's lies are fully exposed, Titan's stock will nosedive. The company will be stripped of its value and forced to rebuild from the ground up. Can Xander really endure such a devastating loss without holding someone accountable? In many ways, Sarah is at least partly to blame. The question is, can Xander live with that? Or will her actions push him to walk away from their marriage once and for all? And most importantly, can Titan even survive?